Want a faster way to help users find content on your site? Today, we are building a live search bar that shows results instantly as your users type. No page reloads, just pure speed. To set this up, you only need the ElementsKit Pro version installed. Make sure your Pro version is active. Navigate to the ElementsKit dashboard and ensure the Advanced Search widget is toggled on. In the widget panel, you just have to search for Advanced Search. Here you can see a widget with the eKit badge. You just have to drag and drop this into your page. See, it has already appeared here. Here you can see there are 3 boxes. You can edit them differently. So we can see in the content tab, here is the style is selected in default option. If you click modern, it will change into the modern type. And another option which is an option called quick expand, but I'm keeping it as default. Then we have an option called placeholder. So here it's written search for anything. So if you want to edit this text, you just can edit from it here, but I don't want to change it now, so I'm just keeping it same. But if you want to edit the text, you just have to make changes here in the box. Then we have the option show placeholder icon, which is selected in show, so that's why it's visible to us, but if we just close this, it won't. Then we have the placeholder icon. You can change the icon of placeholder from the library. Here in the icon library, there are multiple options. You can choose any one as per your needs and like your necessities. Okay, so after that we can see that there is an option called icon position, which is selected in before, but if you select after, see, it has already appeared in the after the text, so you can keep it where you want, but I'm keeping it in the before, so it seems very nice to me. In the categories, which is selected all categories, see the text which is written all categories, but if you want to edit the text, anything that you want to write, you can write it here. Then we have the option which is called the button, which is written search here. So if you want to write anything different, suppose inquiry, you can like write it here, but I feel like search is pretty good, so yeah, let's keep it like that. Then we have the option show button. If you want to show, then you just click show, and if you want to hide, it will be hidden there. Anyway, we have the option which is called order by position. There is an option called gap and height. You can change them from 0 to 34, or there are options, so the gaps have been broadened, but if you want to make them less, just go there and you can minimize them from here. Then we have the option called height. The heights have become so big, but I don't need it that way. Previous one looked very better, so let's keep it like that. This one looks pretty good. Well, then we have the option called search result, and here we can see that the option called show thumbnail and show content. Then we have the options of icon and other stuffs as well. So here we can see that other options called load more, show copyright, and etc. etc. If you want to change them, you can change it from here. Then lastly we have the settings. In the settings, you will see the show category, include, exclude, and others. So if you want to add some popular keywords and you want to show them, you just have to click show here, but I don't need this right now. Then in the style tab, we can edit the typography and the colors, background color, placeholder color, etc. etc. from here. So the typography, which is selected in primary, but it looks good in that way. Well, in the background color, we have the color in white, but if you want to change them, you can change, but I don't feel like changing it right now. This color seems pretty well. Then we have the box shadow and the border type. The border type is selected in default, but if you want to change, you can change it from here. We have options called double, dotted, dashed, and groove, etc. etc. Then we have border white, color, radius, and padding. If you want to change them, you just can change it from here, but right now I don't feel like changing them, so let's keep it like that. Finally, we have the advanced tab. In the advanced tab, there are advanced options that you can edit in your website, which is margin, padding, width, and others as well. So if you want to make it look more aesthetic and unique, you can use the advanced tab options. And finally, we have the responsive check here, the mobile portrait option, if it looks proper or not, and it looks very well in that way. And then we have another option which is tablet portrait, and it also looks fine here. And finally that we worked in the laptop view, yeah, that was also good. That's how you build a fast live search bar with ElementsKit Pro. Subscribe for more quick design tips and leave a comment if you need any help. See you in the next video.